will share my screen. Is my screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Visible, sir.
So can we start now or we should wait?
Yes, sir, we can start.
Sir, please start, sir.
Okay. Okay. So once again, good evening and welcome to this training program on 7QC tools. So we will go through first the program outline. So this will be the course outline. So I will start with the introduction and then we will discuss about what is quality and why quality is important. Then we will discuss about the transformation of Japan, how Japan transformed after World War II. Then the history of 7QC tools and introduction to PDCA cycle. Then we will discuss the different types of data because these are important when we are discussing the 7QC tools. And then some statistical definition. Then we will start with what is problem, how to describe a problem, and what are the common mistakes we are doing to solve a problem. So this will be the base before discussing the 7 tools. So is it clear? So transformation of Japan, what is quality, why quality, history, then types of data, basic statistical definitions, not too much statistics, very simple definition. Then how to describe a problem and what is problem. Then we will discuss the 7 tools. So check sheet, Pareto diagram, cause and effect diagram, histogram, scatter diagram. And then here I mentioned 8 because some people mentioning flowchart is in 7QC tools. Some people are including stratification in 7QC tools. So we will learn both and then control charts. So this will be our course outline. So is it okay?
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yes, and then we will start now. So there are some my expectations as a trainer. So we need to follow the time discipline. Even though this is an online mode, keep your mobile on silent mode. So no distractions, please. So I will start with myself. Okay. Then there will be some exercises or discussion. So you can type in chat box or you can participate in exercises. And I'm requesting all of you to first unlearn and then you can apply this by learning. So that is technique is called as leap technique. So you should learn and then apply. And this will be an interactive session, even though it will be mostly you were typing. So we will learn from each other. So these will be my expectations. Okay. So now can we start? Can I proceed now?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Yes,
Okay,
So
sir.
Yes,
my
please go ahead,
question
sir.
to all of you is,
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
should I approve?
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
proceed.
Okay. So what is quality? Can anyone speak about this? What is quality? What is the definition of quality? You can type in chat box. What is quality?
Can we also talk, Kiran? I'm Sean.
Okay, we can talk. Okay.
Okay.
So what is quality?
Right. So quality, according to me, is about gathering information in a structured way and looking at it closely at what the data tells us and then how we can help figure out how to fix if there are any issues.
Okay. Anyone? What is quality?
Sir.
Quality is, for me, quality definition is from
coming inside to the factory to going outside to the consumer, or if it is the customer or it is consumer.
Sir,
Okay.
hello. Can I tell the
Yes.
quality is such a thing, sir? A product which is been manufactured, when it goes to the customer, he should satisfy about the product by using it. So that is the main motto of the quality.
Okay, it is in short we can say meet the specification. Quality is meaning meet the specification.
Meet the
Yes. Very
customer
good.
Yes, sir.
requirement, sir.
Meeting the customer requirements. Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Sir,
Okay.
quality
So
is
anyone
the
wants to add?
quality is
So
the
should I
inherent
display?
characteristic of the product or service that meets the specified requirement of the expectation standard, sir.
I
Eh,
think I
yeah.
have something to say that might be
Okay.
quality, uh, how well we are meeting to the expectation to the customer,
Okay.
Please,
serving the
can I,
purpose, the
can I?
intended purpose
Customer
of.
feedback from the market about our product is called a quality.
Okay. Very good. Very good. So
Purity of
thanks
product is
for
the
actually
quality.
yes, thank you for actually putting your views. So now I will display. So there is two or three definitions I will display. First definition is quality is the ability of a product or service to fulfill customers' requirement, right?
Yes.
Because for us, customer is God and we are delivering our products to the customer. So what is quality? Quality is the ability of a product, if it is a manufacturing sector, or service, if it is a service sector, to fulfill customers' requirement. So that is the simple definition of quality. Now I will discuss about some of the other definitions given by the quality legends or quality gurus. So Joseph Juran, we normally known as is very good actually. He's a quality guru, very famous quality guru, and he wrote a lot of books on quality. So according to Sir Joseph Juran, quality is fitness for use, and most of the time people are using this definition. Quality is fitness for use. Philip Crosby, who actually invented the concept of zero defect. So as per his, quality is conformance to the specifications. So normally what you said is correct. So I can say that quality is the ability of a product or service to fulfill customers' requirement. It is a fitness for use, and quality is conformance to the specification. So we are making product for customers and we need to conform to the specifications. So quality is the conformance to the specification. So is it correct? So quality is a fitness for you can say, or you can say conformance to the specification, or it is a product or service to fulfill customers' requirement. Clear?
Yes, sir.
But here we will discuss one more definition of quality, which is given in ISO 9001:2015. Normally we refer the ISO standard, and in ISO standard it is mentioned that what is quality? Quality is a degree to which a set of inherent characteristics of an object fulfills the requirement. This is the as per ISO 9001:2015. Degree to which a set of inherent characteristics of an object fulfills the requirements. What does it mean? It means quality is not just about only avoiding the defects. We should only avoid the defects, that is not quality, but it is meeting the needs and expectations of the customer. So that is quality. So you can say ability of a product to fulfill the customer's requirement. Quality is a fitness for use, conformance to the specification. But if you want to refer ISO 9001:2015 standard, it says that quality is a degree to which a set of inherent characteristics of an object fulfills requirement. So when we discuss about the customer's requirement, there are two terminologies we normally use. One is called as customer needs and another is called as customer expectation. So what is the difference between a need and expectation? Can you give a simple example? What is need? What is expectation?
need means
Tolerance,
I want
tolerance is
a
example.
computer, but expectations means I need a laptop. I need a Apple laptop.
Okay, anyone?
Sir, need means what is the
Expectations means
basic
like
requirements
individual
for us?
Okay,
To
Sir,
follow as per expectations.
okay. So I will give a
Can we
simple
say
example. Suppose,
expectation as a specifications? Need is just a general
yes,
explanation of the.
so that is correct. For
Need
example,
is
it is a
the
monsoon season,
mandatory
rainy
part.
season. So normally I need a tea in the evening. So if I only tell to my wife that I need a tea, a cup of tea, so that is my need. So this time I only need a cup of tea. So, and suppose she gave me a tea. Normally I like the hot tea, masala tea with ginger, for example. But she gave me a cold tea, a lot of sugar in that. Normally I prefer a low sugar and there is a no masala, right? So my need is fulfilled because I only told my wife I need a cup of tea. So by just meeting the needs, will be customer happy in this case?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No.
Sir, no,
So
sir.
expectations means is specific requirements. So what customer is saying? Customer wants a very hot with less sugar. Less sugar means, for example, one cup of tea and there is a half a teaspoon of sugar, for example, and a masala tea, ginger tea. So that is the expectation. So somebody said it correctly. Normally, it is the specifications. And so customer needs and specifications we need to fulfill. So quality is clear. So firstly, we should know what is quality. Even though it is a basic question, but sometimes we don't know the correct definition of quality. So quality definition is clear. Degree
Yes.
to which a set of inherent characteristics of an object fulfills the requirement, or you can say the quality is the conformance to the specification or fitness for use. So have you got it, the definition of quality and what is the difference between need and expectation?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So
Yes.
can I proceed further?
Yes.
Proceed, sir.
So quality is clear. Then my question to all of you will be, why quality is important? So quality definition is clear. Then the next question is, why quality?
Because without quality, if we are sending our finished goods to customer, means it may create, it will, sure, it will create more problems in customer side and the user side
Okay. So
Gain
what will
without
be the
quality.
impact of
consumer
this? What
trust,
will be
sir.
the
Yeah,
impact of
definitely.
this?
What we are selling the product without quality, if it is going to consumer, definitely it will, for example, if we are selling a mobile phone or a pen, this pen will may get a leakage and the shirt will get ink and all. So basic thing is quality is very important to check finished goods. Before finished
Okay.
goods, we have some checkpoints. Each and everything, every employee should complete their task.
We are not fulfilling the requirement, customer
Yes.
Okay.
requirement.
My question was, why quality is important, or
To gain
otherwise, if
consumer
you,
trust, sir.
Could
okay,
not
if
use,
you
sir.
are not
Because of
providing,
the
Could not
customer
use.
satisfaction and building the
yes, yes,
trust of customer on us.
one person, one voice, please. My
Sir,
question
to
is,
Used by
if
verify
you are
the
customer.
not delivering quality
customer
product, then
requirements, sir.
what will be the impact? Simple question is, what will be the impact on my business?
Sir, the business will have no trust on the product, sir. The consumers will have no trust on the
Customer will
product.
not come. He will find
Okay.
other alternatives.
It will lead to
Yes,
what?
effective,
It
sir.
will lead to what?
Yes, is effective.
Shutdown of the company.
Business loss.
Okay, okay. So yes, there was one instance I will tell you. There was one company. The company name was Takata, and Takata was providing the airbags. Takata was manufacturing the airbags, and the Takata was providing the airbags to the very well-known or reputed OEMs. But there was a defect, so it was a very serious defect, and because of that defect, literally, it is a shutdown because a huge penalty on Takata by the OEMs and company was shut down. So it is just an example how important quality is. We don't know. For example, for recent flight crash, we don't know the reason yet. but something has happened in flight, and because of that, there was a very, very big accident, right? So in Takata's case, something happened because customer normally expect that a good quality product and without any defect. But because of that serious defect, there was a shutdown of company. So before discussing in detail why quality, I would like to give you an example. Okay. So we will discuss with the example of one small country, and the example is transformation of Japan. And then we will discuss why quality is important. So, can anyone tell me what you know about Japan and how Japanese people transform their products? What you know about Japan?
Japan is the which
And then we will
country
discuss how Japanese transformed, right?
one face that major that nuclear
Poor geography location.
So, my first question is, what you know about Japan?
Sir,
They are
their
famous
system
for
is
their
what,
quality
sir?
system. Quality
System is
system.
Japan
what?
is famous for their quality products, quality
System.
system. Now, whenever you say Japan, normally we see a world-class quality or top-class quality, correct?
Yes, sir.
But
Correct, sir.
in 1947, after World War II, normally Japanese quality was not up to the mark, or we can say even the poor quality. And Japanese was called as a junk maker. Japanese quality products were not up to the mark, and Japan was afraid to sell their products in the global market. So that was the condition. And as somebody is saying, after World War II, there was a USA put the atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, and most of the industrial area was in that sector. But prior to that, I would like to tell some facts about the Japan. First fact about Japan is Japan is located at the Pacific Ring of Fire. So that area is called as Pacific Ring of Fire, and there was most of the earthquakes in Earth. So you can Google out. So it is said that there are near about 800 to 1000 earthquakes in Japan, and the size of Japan is equivalent to Maharashtra. So the small country, and that country is always struggling. So there was near about 800 to 1000 earthquakes in a year. So that is the one limitation of Japan. Second limitation is that Japan don't have the natural resources, or they don't have the anything in their soil. For example, Arab countries have the crude oil, some countries have the gold, manganese, like that. So Japan lacks about the natural resources. So that is their second limitation. And most of the times they are dependent on the industry, not on agriculture. So that are the limitations from the Japan. The only sector which contributes to their economy is industry. And as I said, in 1947 or during that period, Japan's quality, people were literally laughing at the Japan's quality. So I will give one example. We normally know the Sony company, right? Sony company at that time manufacturing the Walkmans, and Sony company was sending that Walkmans out of the Japan, but Sony company was afraid that people will not buy their products if they read that it is made in Japan. So normally they were writing made in Japan in very small words. And one of the excise officer asked Sony why they are writing made in Japan in small words. Then there was a fear that people will not buy our products. So that was the condition of Japan's product in 1947. But now we are saying that Japan is pioneer, or Japan's quality products are the top class quality products. So how this transformation happened? Can anybody tell me how they changed themselves? Where they focused?
Quality.
So
major
junk
They
maker
focused
country
on
after.
customer satisfaction.
Sir, they basically focus on their quality standards.
Okay.
So
Yes. So
they
we will
Sir,
see
the effect is,
that.
sir, they are facing on, they are working on the defects.
Yes. Okay. All answers are correct.
So
So
it's
we will
the
see the
quality
journey of
product.
Japan, or the transformation of Japan. As I told, junk maker country after World War II to the top class quality after only 25 years of World War II. So within the 25 years, Japan changed themselves. Japan changed the perception of their quality products, and Japan became world's second largest economy in 1968. Only after near about 23 years after the World War II, Japan was a poor country. It was a junk maker country. People were laughing at the quality of Japan's product, but only in 23 years, Japan became world largest economy in 1968. And why that transformation is occurred? Because Japanese people were knowing that to boost the economy, they have only one sector to work, and that sector was industry. And industry needs quality. But unfortunately, quality of Japanese products were not up to the mark, and hence people were afraid to purchase the quality products of products of Japan. And Japan focused only on one word. That one word was the quality. And Japan became a junk maker country or the poor quality to the top class quality and the world's second largest economy in 1968. And Japan was holding this position until 2010. Now I think Japan is on fifth. Okay. But that was the transformation of Japan. They focused on quality only. Is it clear? The transformation of Japan and their natural limitations. So they can't do the most of the land, 50% that there was not suitable for the agriculture. The only resource is the industry, and there were near about 1,000 to 800 earthquakes in a year. So that was the limitations of the Japan. But Japan became the world's second largest economy in 1968 because they focused on quality only. Okay. So hence the quality is important. Why quality? That is the example. So next slide, I will explain what has happened. So you can see this country, Japan. I will use the pointer. So as I told, after the Second World War, Japanese economy was at worst because Hiroshima and Nagasaki, these are the industrial sectors and they were destroyed. And the only sector was helping Japan to boost economy's industry. But unfortunately, Hiroshima and Nagasaki destroyed, so most of the companies also destroyed, and hence Japanese economy was at worst. Then Americans decided to help Japan. So in 1950s, there were two gentlemen, Sir Edward Deming and Mr. Joseph Juran, were invited to Japan to rebuild its industry by helping quality standards of Japanese products. And they were giving lots of lectures, seminars. They were introducing statistical concepts to the Japanese people. So Americans also decided to help Japan. Now I will tell you an example. In 1960, it was difficult for Japan to sell a single car abroad. But in 1984, Japan exported more than 6 million cars. So in 1960, literally Japan was suffering or facing difficulty to sell a single car outside the Japan. But in 1984, Japan exported more than 6 million cars, and the Japanese automaker Toyota became the #1 automotive company in 1989. So that was the history. Why I am giving you this example? Because once we discussed what is quality, then we should know why quality is important. And best example is the transformation of Japan. So the poor country to the world's second largest economy in 23 years because of only one word, quality. So have you got it? So just we will recap. So we discussed only two things. Once actually after 7:30. So first thing we discussed, what is quality? We saw the definitions. The definition by Joseph Juran, Philip Crosby, definition as per ISO 9125, 2015. And then we discussed why quality is important. And here we discussed the transformation of Japan and how Japan became the world's second largest economy in 1968 because Japan focused only one word. That word was quality. So is it clear till here? So what is quality and why quality?
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
Okay. So can we proceed? Any doubt?
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
Proceed, sir.
No doubt.
I will just check chat box. Okay, clear na? Can we proceed? Okay.
Okay.
Don't know what is problem. So here I will explain the consequence of why quality. Normally, I explain this to the worker level category because when I conduct the training programs for the blue collars, normally I give them a lot of example. Like I give you example of Takata. Okay. So why quality is important? Normally I tell them. So if we are producing a very good quality or top class quality, it means we are delivering a quality products to a customer. When you deliver quality products to a customer, then customer is always satisfied because you are taking care of needs and expectations of the customer, and hence customer is satisfied because he normally wants quality, cost, and delivery. For example, on-time delivery and good quality, and cost is taken care by the sales. So forget about that. So primarily we will discuss about the quality and delivery. If there is an online delivery, on-time delivery, and the quality is very top class, then customer is satisfied. Now, if customer is satisfied, he will give us the repeat business. I'm not saying again a new business right now. For example, he will give the repeat business because he never gets a customer complaint or on-time delivery. So as more business is there is increase in revenue of our company. Increase in revenue means increasing profits. When profits are increasing, means organization is growing, and when organization is growing, always remember our jobs are safe. So I normally explain this link to the bottom line people or the supervisors. So why quality is important? Because ultimately when we deliver the quality products, normally at the end organization is growing and our jobs are safe because our company is growing, customer is happy, repeat orders. Now we will see the second scenario when we are delivering the poor quality. So there are lots of issues, repetitive customer complaints, serious customer complaints like Takata or not on time delivery, no quality products. So customer will be dissatisfied. Customer is dissatisfied means customer will not give the repeat orders or he will always think to develop alternate supplier, and then we can always search for the new customers. But till this business is there are decrease in revenue, decreasing profits. When profits decreases, then no growth of the organization. And when there is no growth, when the organization is not growing, jobs are on stake. So big giants companies fall because if there is no growth, even though their culture was good, I won't name, but even though their culture was good, but if the company is not growing, so their jobs are always on stake, not safe, correct? And hence we need to understand this consequence. So why quality is important, particularly you can tell this chain to the bottom line people. So what is the difference between providing a good quality products and providing the poor quality products? Clear? And hence I was telling you Japan's, I will tell you one or two examples as I mentioned the example of Sony. And I think there was one of dialogue in one of the Hollywood movie when they were talking about the Japanese quality. They were laughing and they were saying that this will definitely break. Then another person asks why it will so. So he was saying that it is made in Japan now, so it will definitely break. So literally people were joking about the quality products. But now because Japan was on this side, poor quality. Now Japan came here, not only good, top class quality. And now you can see the difference, right? So is that linkage clear? Good quality and the poor quality to the growth of the organization.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
So
sir.
this linkage we should explain to our bottom line why quality is important and why we need to deliver quality products. And quality is whose responsibility?
For everyone's responsibility.
Everybody
Everyone's
responsibility.
responsibility.
Really? Or only quality department? To be
No,
honest?
sir. No, sir.
No, sir. Every department.
Yes. So quality is everyone's responsibility. And I will ask you one question. This question is not related to this topic. So normally I cover this in SPC. But let me ask you one question. Who is the enemy of quality?
Customer, sir.
Who is the
Production
enemy of
department,
quality?
sir.
Who is
Production
the enemy of
department.
quality? Production department is the enemy of
Production.
quality. Wow. Who is the enemy of quality?
Research and development.
Deviation.
What is that?
Finance
Deviation.
department.
Okay.
Finance
Finance
department.
department. Okay.
Enemy
Means
of
lack of
Always
quality.
remember
focus.
that.
Enemy of
Lack of
quality is
focus.
the people who is working in the quality
Cost,
department and
sir.
they are not doing the job.
Cost.
Okay. So the answer to this question is normally yes, somebody is saying that production. So there is always a struggle or fight between production and quality or dispatch and quality. But uncontrolled variation. So somebody was saying the deviation, that is correct. But uncontrolled variation is the enemy of quality. Always remember the uncontrolled variation, and hence it will lead to a defect, and defect will lead to poor quality. So hence we are discussing about that Six Sigma for the variation reduction, defect reduction, or controlling the process. So uncontrolled variation is the enemy of quality. Please note down, uncontrolled variation is the enemy of quality. So normally we discuss this in SPC part, but have you understood who is the enemy of quality? Your answer should be uncontrolled variation is the enemy of quality, and we need to attack on them. Okay. So clear till here?
Clear, sir.
Any doubt?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
No,
So I will
sir.
proceed now. Okay, I will
No,
proceed.
sir.
Okay, now we will discuss the history of 7QC tools. So as I told you, the basic quality control tools originated after World War II. Okay. Then, as I told, there were two gentlemen, Edward Deming and Joseph Juran, right? But Edward Deming has played a significant role in improving the quality of Japanese products. And he was giving lots of seminars and lectures to the Japanese people. And he was explaining them why quality is important. Even though nobody was listening to the Deming in USA, so very few responses. But when he came to Japan, he was giving seminars and lectures to the Japanese people, and Japanese people were literally actually very serious about that, because they were knowing that so we are destroyed, we are a poor country, and the only one thing will help us to improve our the economy, that is quality. And Japanese people are were very very serious, and Japanese are always good followers. So Japanese people always actually at that time thinking that they should improve the quality of the products, because they wanted Japan to become a strong economy, right? So as I told, so the seminar CEO Deming was giving a lots of lectures and seminars, and Deming introduced a statistical methods to improve the quality, and he was giving the lectures and seminars to the Japanese people. So one young engineer was one of the student in his seminar, and the name of that person is Mr. Karo Ishikawa. Mr. Karo Ishikawa, and he attended the lecture of Dr. Deming. Karo Ishikawa was a professor in an engineering college at a Tokyo University, and he was inspired, and he was always thinking that he should contribute in Japan's quality transformation initiative, because it was the initiative of the Japanese people, Japanese government, and he was thinking that he should also contribute to the Japan's quality transformation initiative. So primarily, Karo Ishikawa introduced the concept of 7QC tool in 1950s or 1960s. So there are 7 tools, but to be honest, all these tools are not invented or discovered by the Karo Ishikawa. So he just made a bunch of 7 tools. So some tools were identified by Pareto, some tools were identified by the Walter Shewhart, some tools were identified by Karo Ishikawa himself. So he just made a bunch of 7 tools. And he told Japanese people that this bunch of tools will help you to resolve your problems. And his sentence that we can resolve most of the problems. Some people are saying that he mentioned that 95% problems will be solved. Some were saying that he mentioned that 80% problems were solved. So I'm not going to that number, but most of the problems will be solved if you wisely use these 7 QC tools. And that was the statement of Karo Ishikawa. So once again, I will repeat. Karo Ishikawa was a professor in one of the engineering college at Tokyo University, and he attended one of the seminar of Sir Dr. Edward Deming, and he was literally inspired, and he wanted to contribute to the quality transformation initiative of the Japan, and he was thinking that he should contribute, and then he discovered the concept of 7 QC tools. Once again, I will repeat, he not invented or discovered the 7 tools. He invented 1 or 2 tools. We will see that. But he made a bunch of 7 tools and he named it as 7 quality control tools, which will help to resolve or solve most of the problems in any organization. So that is the history of 7 QC tools. So my question to all of you, why 7 QC tools? Why not 8 or why not 9 or why not 6? Why Karo Ishikawa mentioned 7 tools? Why 7? He can mention a 6 QC tools. He can mention a 8 QC tools. But he at that time mentioned 7 QC tools. Why the name 7? Can anyone know the reason? Why 7?
There is a warrior Benkai. He owned seven weapons to win the battles. That was
Yes.
the history.
What is
The Benkai
the
is
name
Benkai.
of that warrior? Can you please repeat?
I think he's Benkai, Benkei, Benkai. I heard very
Yes.
long time. Yes.
Benkai or somebody people Benki. I don't know the pronunciation. So Benki or Benkai.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So normally in Japan, the stories normally parents told the stories of Benki. So Benki or Benkai, I don't know the exact pronunciation, but Benki was a Japanese warrior and monk. And it is said that he never lost a single battle in his life. So Benki never lost a single battle in his life. And along with his sword, he was using 7 tools. And normally, hence the 7. So Ishikawa also from childhood, Ishikawa was also actually hearing this story of Benki. So there was a 7. That concept of 7 was in mind. So these are the list of the tools. We will not going to learn in detail. But these were the 7 tools Benki was using when he was going to a battle along with his sword. And he never lost a battle. And hence, Karo Ishikawa inspired from stories of Benki or Benkai, and he gave the name as 7 QC tools. Clear? So most of the times we don't know this history. So just for your information, what is the history of 7 QC tools? Why the 7? Who invented 7 tools? So normally people think that Karo Ishikawa invented all the tools. No, that is not like that. He made a bunch of 7 tools and he given the name as 7 because he was actually inspired from the Benki, a Japanese warrior and monk. So history of 7 QC tools is clear.
Yes, sir.
And Japanese people literally transformed the Japan. So lots of initiatives. So one of the initiative was the quality circle. So they were making a small groups and improving the quality even in barber shop, even in the grocery stores. They were focusing on improving the quality. They made a small groups. So it is said that 10 lakhs quality circles were started in Japan. Everybody was thinking about the quality. Even in schools, shops, grocery shops, medicals, everyone was thinking how to improve the quality, how to build the quality. So lots of initiative was done and that quality circle. So there is one concept called a QC story. So I will just tell you the steps, these 7 steps of QC story, maybe tomorrow. There is a separate training topic, but you should at least know what is that QC story concept. QC story is a 7 step concept. So we'll learned. These are the 7 steps. Not learned. I will just go through the 7 steps of future story tomorrow. But history is clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes, 7 key students. Yes.
Yes,
So
sir.
once again, I will repeat. Karu Ishikawa, who was the professor at one of the engineering college in Tokyo University, he inspired because he was sitting in one of the lecture of Edward Deming, and he felt that he should contribute to his country, and he invented or discovered. He formed a bunch of 7 tools, and he named 7 because he was inspired by the famous Japanese warrior and monk Benki, and he was using 7 tools. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So can we proceed now?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So normally there will be lots of recap in my training session. So please forgive me, I don't know, but I will take lots of recap. Okay. It will help you to understand the concept in detail. Okay. Now, before learning the 7 tools, we need to know some basic things. So first basic thing we need to learn, that is types of data or data. I don't know what you pronounce. The types of data, one is called as qualitative. So there are normally 2 categories. So one is called as qualitative data and other is called as quantitative data. So once again, I will repeat. So types of data, first is called as qualitative data and second category is called as quantitative data. These are the 2 broad categories. Clear? When
Yes, sir.
we discuss about the qualitative data, there are 2 types again, nominal data, ordinal data. In qualitative, nominal and ordinal. Okay. And in quantitative, there are 2 types of data, discrete and continuous. So once again, I will repeat, when we discuss about the types of data, qualitative data, quantitative data, these are the 2 broad categories. Qualitative data, nominal data, ordinal data. The example of nominal data is, for example, category, man, woman, like that, or hair color, black, brown, white. So nominal, these are the categories, so man, woman, so like, or ordinal. Ordinal means there is some order should be there. Order means like excellent, good, poor, or excellent, very good, good, average, very poor. So when you are after showroom, after your servicing, they ask you feedback, excellent, very good, good, average, poor, like that. So that is called as ordinals. So that is the, or grades, first grade, second grade, third grade, like that. Or for example, you are discussing about the economy or the financial condition or the impact, high, medium, low. So these are called as ordinals. So high, medium, low, excellent, good, poor. And in nominal, there is categories, man, woman, hair color, black, brown. So this is qualitative. It is not speaking about the numbers. Normally, more of the speaking about the categories like nominal and ordinal. Okay. But in quantitative, there are 2 types of data. One is called as discrete and one is called as continuous. So discrete means giving a decision. Normally, for example, pass or fail, head or tail, okay, not okay, good and bad. That is called as discrete. So decision, it is a pass or fail. Product is pass or fail, good or bad, like that. And continuous means we can measure it on continuous scale. That is the meaning. For example, height of the students, it may be 178, 178.7, 181.4. We cannot say that it is a 50% head and 50% tail. No. So either head or tail. But here it is a measured on a continuous scale. Height of the students, 178, 178.7, 181.3, like that. Speed of the vehicle, 41, 42, 41.2, 60.8 kilometer per hour, and weight of the people 78 kgs, 78.5 kgs, like that. So clear? So mainly we will use this discrete and continuous data. There are 7 tools. Some tools uses the continuous data, some tools uses this discrete data. But once again, I will explain. When you are speaking about the types of data, you should say there are main 2 categories: qualitative data, quantitative data. In qualitative data, nominal data and ordinal data. Nominal data means man, woman, or hair color, black, brown, or I am Asian, I am American, continental wise, like that. nationalities. Ordinal data, there should be order like excellent, very good, good, average, poor, very poor. So feedback is good, excellent, like that. Then high, medium, low, like that, or first class, second class, third class, like in the railways. So these are the examples of the ordinal data. So that is called as qualitative. But quantitative means there are two types, again, discrete and continuous. Continuous means we can measure this data on a scale, height, weight, temperature, speed. So this is called as continuous. And discrete means there is a decision, or maybe a count. You can also say count. For example, you can say there are 7 apples and 5 oranges. You can't say there is a 7.1 apple and 4.9 oranges. So in like that, in discrete, you should be a count, or it should be a decision, pass, fail, good, bad, okay, not okay, head, tail, like that. So is it clear? Types of data?
Yes, sir.
Sir, I have a confusion.
Yes, yes, please.
Sir, can discrete data can be measured? Sir, I mean,
No.
is it a
No,
countable
discrete
value?
data we can't measure. We can count, not measure. As I
Sir,
told now,
sir,
either
if I say the
decision or
number
count.
of students in a class, can it
Yes,
be discrete data or it will be the continuous data?
discrete. So you can say now, you can count. Count is discrete. For example, you can count now there are 41 students, and it is always in full numbers. You cannot say it is a 41.8 students in class. Continuous means if you can measure it on continuous scale, it is always in fraction. It can be in a fraction, but discrete data never be in a fraction. Discrete data is a count of the students. You can either count or you can give a decision. That is called as discrete. So count of the students, it is discrete data. But if the height of the students, weight of the students, it is a continuous data.
Okay.
So what is the difference between cardinal and discrete? Here it is like excellent, good, poor.
Yes, in ordinal, for example, there is categories, na. For example, excellent, good, poor, 4 to 5 categories like that. But in discrete, that is not like that. For example, toss in cricket, either head or fail. You cannot say the high toss, medium toss, low toss. You cannot define it in lots of orders. In ordinals, you can up to go to the 5 orders like excellent, very good, good, poor, average, or very poor, like that. Discrete, either you can give a decision or you can count number of students, number of mangoes, number of oranges. Here I am not talking about the quality of the oranges like excellent, good. Either I am counting, and here you can say a quality as excellent, good, poor. That is, this is ordinal. In discrete, always remember two things: either you can count or either you can give a decision, head or tail, okay, not okay, good, bad, pass, fail. Or you can count number of oranges, number of apples, number of students. Okay, and if it is not clear, wait, we will clear.
Sir, in other
Yes.
words, can be said that continuous data is a measurable data and discrete data is a
Yes,
countable
continuous
data.
data is always a measurable data, and once again I am telling you, you can measure it in fractions. For example, 41.2 degrees Celsius temperature, 86.8 kgs weight, but it is not the case with discrete data. You cannot say that there are 71.2 students in class. But in
Yes,
continuous
sir.
data, you can always use the fractions 71.2, 71.3, 78.9, like that. Clear?
Sir, it means that suppose in a measurement of any items, discrete data is the straight measurement, suppose 7 mm. But in continuous, the tolerance limit also can be calculated. No,
No, no,
7.
no, 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 no. Discrete means either you can give a decision. Again, if you are measuring with the one of the equipment now, then it is a continuous. Either you are using scale, vernier, that is continuous. Discrete means decision. For example, after measuring and you say that this product will fail or this product is not okay, then it is a discrete. So when you are measuring any equipment, if you are using that vernier caliper or the micrometer or the scale, this is all further continuous data.
Okay, sir.
Discrete
So
data
that
cannot be measured. Discrete data is only counted. For example, 100 parts, you can say that 80 parts are good, 20 parts are bad. You are counting. 80 are the good, 20 are the bads. You are
We
not
can say,
using the
sir,
linear caliper here.
we can say attribute versus variable.
Yes, yes. Attribute is the word for the discrete. So there are another meaning or another word for discrete is attribute.
Okay,
So,
so
so
that
that
means
the decision of the continuous quality data can be a discrete.
Yes, yes, yes. The decision is always discrete.
sir, it
Clear?
means only visual inspection without measuring anything that can in district, no?
Discrete. It is definitely correct. You are correct now.
This is the
Okay,
G1.
just for understanding, because there are lots of confusion. Normally, we will speak about the discrete and continuous. Okay, but it is clear now. I am again saying if you are using any instrument, whether it is a scale, vernier, micrometer, using the length, diameter, depth of the hole, temperature, that is continuous, and you will get 41.2 like that. And as somebody is saying that you can give a decision whether it is okay or not okay. After measuring, you can say it is a not okay piece. But out of 100, 80 are okay, 20 are not okay. This is the count. You are giving a decision that is called as this or pass or fail. These 80 are okay, these 20 are not okay. Okay. We will discuss in coming days as well. Do not worry about that. But at least basically always remember that continuous data can be measured and it is always in fraction. Not is always some, it can be in a fraction. My weight can be 81 kgs exactly or 81.2, 81.3 like that. But in discrete, you cannot measure it on a scale. Here you are giving a decision or you are counting number of students, number of oranges, number of apples. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, it's a clear, sir.
Now, we will discuss some of the statistical concepts. We are going to learn some statistical concept tomorrow as well, or the day after tomorrow. It will be basic statistical concepts. This is a 7 QC tools, and there will be lots of too much statistical tools. But some of the concepts should be clear because normally I will use the word mean, population, sample. So we will discuss about the main two terms. One is called as population and one is called as sample. Okay. The term population means all the data points. I will give a simple example. Suppose now there is a upcoming election in Bihar. Okay. Now the population means refer to all the data points. Normally there is a surveys who will win, right? Or exit polls. It is a after poll, but there is a surveys. So now can I go and ask each and every person of Bihar who is the voter that who is forming the government? Is it possible? It is a practical?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No,
No.
sir.
So population means all the data points. If you are going to each and every voter of Bihar and asking them who is going to form the government, so all the data points, that is called as population. So in quality department, sometimes we are counting 100%. So there is mass production. You are producing in lakhs. And for a small species, like example, you are producing the screw or a very small atoms, parts, then it is not sometimes possible, feasible. It can possible, but it will consume more time. It is not practical to refer or measure all the data points. And hence we are doing a sampling, right? In quality departments, we are doing a sampling. So the term population means all the data points. If I go to each and every person or each and every voter of the Bihar, and if I ask them who is forming the government, then that will be a good prediction because I covered all the voters. The question is second whether they will speak truth or not. But I'm assuming that they will speak the truth. And if I go to each and every voter of the Bihar, then definitely my prediction is accurate because I approach to each and every voter. But my question was, is it a practical way? Is it a feasible?
No, sir.
No. Answer is
No.
no. It is no practically. People are living in different villages, different towns. Somebody is traveling here and there. So practically it is seems difficult. There is a lot of time will consume, and hence the term we use the sample. Sample represents a certain number of parts from the population. So instead of asking each and every voter, I will go some cities. I will decide some cities, geographical cities, like some, there are other parameters as well. For example, age, youth voter, or that middle class people, high class people, senior citizen people, like that. So then I will collect the samples from the different age factors, from the different income groups, and then based on this sample, what is sample? Sample represents a certain number of parts. So in Bihar, I will select suppose all districts and certain towns or certain category, and then it is called as sample. And normally in statistics, we estimate about the population. We estimate that who will make the government in Bihar. We estimate about the population by referring the sample. Once again, I am telling you, it is not practical to collect the all data in population. So always I prefer the sample. You can decide the sample based on age group, income group. So Prashant Kishore, these are the guys, they will help, don't know. But you can predict or about the population by referring a sample. Then you can say that BJP will form the government, Congress will form the government, RJD will form the government, because you are referring a sample and you are predicting about the population. So these terms are clear, population and sample.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Normally in quality
Yes.
department, it is not practical or feasible to measure each and every part. If there is a high production, then quality department always follows sampling plan. And by doing this sampling, they are taking a decision whether this lot is hold okay, or we can deliver or we cannot deliver. So they are not checking each and every part. They are checking the samples, but they are predicting about the population and they are taking a decision whether we should hold this lot or we should clear this lot. Correct? Are you clear about these concepts, population and sample?
Yes, sir.
There is some background noise. Please unmute. I request. Okay. So these two concepts are clear, population and sample.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we will discuss about some other concepts or other definitions, and these are mean, median, and mode. Can anybody tell me what is mean, median, and mode?
Mean is the
You heard
average.
the
Average.
Mean is the average, sir.
mean is average. What is median?
Median is central tendency.
Yeah.
Okay. And what is mode?
Mode
Repetition.
is same. Mode and the mean are same.
No, sir. Mode is a
Mod is
repetition.
a repeated.
Mod is a repeated number. हाँ किया ना झनक भी ऐसा एक बार पूरा है
Okay. Very good, because
हाँ
we
हाँ
can
ठीक
discuss
मैं
about the
लेकिन
7
डॉक्टर के
tools,
पास भी गई थी
but
तुरंत
there
मेरे
should
को
be
इतना
clarity
गंदा
about these
घूम रहा था
concepts.
मैं बता नहीं सकती
Hello, can
नहीं पता क्या इश्यू था मेरे को समझ ही नहीं आया एकदम डॉक्टर के
there
पास
are
गई थी
lots of noise? Who is speaking?
Naina Ming.
Can I mute all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I will mute all if there is a lot of disturbance. Otherwise, I will wait and then I will mute all.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Sir, please change the slide, sir, the mean media.
Yes. I will do that. Okay. So as we discussed, mean, median, and mode, right? So mean is just an arithmetic average. If the values in data set are 9, 8, 8, 4, 5, 5, 5, for example, these are the 7 samples and these are the values. For example, 9 kgs, 8 kgs, 8 kgs, 4, 5, 5, 5, for example. Then mean is arithmetic average of these samples is termed as mean. So all the summation divided by 7 samples, so 6.28 is my mean. So is it clear? Mean is very simple. It is just an arithmetic average. Okay. So if anyone is asking me what is the, for example, average height of the Indian adult people, so I will add all this and I will divided by the samples. Then I can say that average height is, for example, 5 feet 2 inches average. So that is called as mean. So practical application is that I will collect the points. I will divide by the samples collected. So more the samples, accurate the prediction, right? And then I will say that the height of the Indian people is average 5.2 inches. Okay. Or the average life of Indian people. Are you aware? What is the average life of Indian people?
65 to 70.
It's 60, sir.
You can just
60.
Google out. Earlier it was a 67, but now it is a 70, I think. So
70.
that is the practical application of mean. So I will collect a lots of data, and more the data, always remember, more the data, more the samples, more accurate is the prediction. So I am telling that the average life of Indian people is 67 or 70. And I am saying that the average height of the Indian people is 5 foot 2 inches. How? Because that is just, I have collected data and it is just average, arithmetic average of data is called as mean. So practical application is correct. Most of the times we are aware about the definition, but what is the practical application? Then sometimes people facing difficulty to tell the examples. So that is the mean. So average height of the Indian people. So average temperature of the indoor city in the summer, like that, or average life of the Indian people. Clear? Mean is just an arithmetic average.
Clear, sir.
Clear?
Clear, sir.
Now we will discuss about the median. What is median? If we sort the data points in ascending or descending, then the center value is median. Once again, I repeat, when I am sorting the data points either in ascending or descending order, then center value is median. No, now here I will consider two examples. Suppose there are even sample size and odd sample size. So we will take this example again. If the values in data set are same, 9885554, these are the 7 samples. We arrange the data in descending order. Here I am arranging in descending order 9885554. Then the center value, because here are the 3 points and here are the 3 points, because I have arranged data in ascending or descending orders. So you cannot select a middle value. You need to arrange the data in descending or ascending order. Then the center value here is 5. Earlier is 4 is there, again 555 is there. I have just arranged this data in descending order. 988, instead of 4, I write 5554. So 988554, then the center value is median. So it is very simple if the samples are odd, right? But if the samples are even, suppose there are 8 data points, 988555542, then what is median?
Average of the central value.
Yes. So here are the 3 points. Here will be the 3 points. So I will take these 2 samples and the average of central value is 5 plus 5 divided by 2, 5. Here in this case, median is 5 and here also 5. Correct? So median is clear?
Yes, sir.
So median is when you arrange data in ascending or descending order, then the center value is median. And if the data points are odd, then the center point is median. If data points are even, then the average of center two values is the median. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
So can anyone give me the practical application of median? So normally I'm staying in Pune, but I am not saying that the average price of 2 BHK flat in Pune is 90 lakhs. I'm not saying that average here, right? Because I say, suppose if one of the person from Indore asks me, I say the price of 2 BHK flat in this area of Pune, for example, I'm staying in Kothurud area. The Kothurud area is 90 lakhs. The price of 2 BHK flat in Kathir's area is 80 lakhs. The price of 2 BHK flat in Undri area is 55 lakhs. The price of 2 BHK flat in heart of the city is 1 crore 10 lakhs. And I'm saying that same area. I'm assuming same corporate area. Here we cannot say that average, like arithmetic mean, arithmetic average. We cannot say that the cost of the 2 BHK flat in Pune is 90 lakhs. No, you need to mention the area. So when we will arrange that areas in ascending or descending order, the price list of 2 BHK, then I can say the 2 BHK price in this area is this. So I cannot simply take the arithmetic average and can say that 2 BHK costing 90 lakhs. So I normally say 2 BHK in this area is this. If anyone from Indore, 2 BHK from this Vijayanagar area will cost this. 2 BHK near to the railway station will cost this. Correct? So
Yes,
that is called as median. Median is nothing else but ascending or descending order. And then the center value is median. Okay. Now we will come to the mode. So just we will understand this concept before that learning the 7 QC tools. Normally I am going to use the word mean most of the times. But the mode is the most occurring frequent value in a data set. Now again we will take this example. The values in data set are 9, 8, 8, 4, 5, 5. The most occurring frequent value. Here 5 occurs 3 times. It is the most of the times occurring. So I can say that mode is 5. Clear? Most is nothing else but most frequent occurring number. Here 5 occurs 3 times and hence 5 is the mode. So in this case of data set 9884555, mean is 6.28, median is 5 and mode is 5. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now I will ask a simple question. What is the practical application of mode?
Like if we go in one area and we found these different flats, and most of the flats they have the same rate. So we can say that in this specific area we only visited 10 villas, and in 10 villas there are 6 or 7 villas. They have same rate. So that will be our.
My question to all of you, practical application in industry, can you please tell me more?
While fixing standards, we do random data. Then we see where the what do you call the capacity or the performance of the machine or output. So we can fix this as our maximum output or something like that.
Sir, I can give the
Yes, good
best
example.
examples. Like when I want to purchase the mobile, I'll see the number of ratings in the Flipkart. Like 5-star, how many persons
Very
given?
good.
3 stars, how
Very
many
good
people
example.
given? Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Very good example. So normally we should know when to use mean, when to use median, when to use mode. Now I will ask you a simple question. Are all you working in industries?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Most of the people?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So in
Yes, sir.
industry, for example, normally we use the safety shoes, correct? Now,
Correct,
in
sir.
case of safety shoes, I cannot say that to purchase that. I cannot use mean here. So I normally like 7.3 size of the shoes. 7.3. No, I'm telling the purchase how, because for example collecting a sample and I came to know that size number 8 and 7 is most repeating. So normally I ask for purchase that size 8 you can buy most 50% or 40% you can buy size 8, then 30% you can buy size 7, and other size are very less because no one is from using the size of 12 or nobody is using the size of 3 like that. So here we are using the mode, the frequent occurring number. So we are telling the purchase, that is mode. So 8 size shoe, 7 size shoe, 9 size shoe. That is the best example of mode, or that is the good example of that Flipkart that rating. Correct? Mode is the frequent occurring number. So suppose I collected 100 samples and normally I check the shoe size and people are saying that 50% are using 8 and 7 in between like that, 7 or 8, not in between, 7 or 8. Then I will tell purchase that now you want to order 1000 now. So 50% you can, or 40% you can buy 8, 30% you can buy 7, and other is 5%, 10% like that. So clear? Practical applications of mean, median, and mode, and the examples and the definition of mean, median, and mode.
Yes, sir. We're clear.
Clear, sir.
So,
Yes, sir.
okay. So mean, median, mode is also clear, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, is there any doubt? So I will have a recap here. So what we learned from 7:30, almost it is 80 to 85 minutes. So can anyone tell me what we learned in 40 minutes? Oh, sorry, in 80 minutes.
First we learn what is quality. Then
Okay.
second we
We
learn why
started
is
with what is
quality.
quality. So can anyone tell me what is quality?
Quality is the ability of the product service to fulfill the customer
That is a
requirement.
fit
Very
for
good.
use.
Quality is a fit
It is
for
a
use.
fitness for use as per
So if
Joseph Juran,
quality is a confirmation of
Quality is not
specification,
conformance
an
to the
accident.
specification, and as per ISO.
Quality is the
ISO
ability of
9000 or
product
Ability of
2006
Fit
is
for
using
the
I
use.
will go through
ability
the
to
slides.
use
It,
a
I will
set.
go through the slides. I will because it will help. Quality
Yeah,
is
yeah.
the ability of a product or service to fulfill customers' requirement,
Yes.
or quality is a fitness
so
for
fit for
use as per Joseph Juran, and quality is
Yes.
conformance to the specification as per Philip Crosby.
use.
Clear? And the
Okay.
ISO
Yes.
definition is degree to which a set of inherent characteristics of an object fulfills the requirement. And we also discuss the needs and expectation of the customer. Clear? This slide?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Clear.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Then next, what we discussed?
Enemy of quality.
Why quality, sir?
What is quality?
Why
Why quality?
quality?
So why
That is,
quality?
you have given
Why
example
quality
the
is important?
transformation of Japan.
Yes, the transformation
Yeah,
of Japan, the
transformation of
country,
Japan.
a junk maker country, the poor quality or the poor country after World War II became the world's second largest economy in only 23 or 25 years because of only one word quality. Yes, world's second largest economy, right? Then we discussed that about Japan.
Correct, sir.
I'm requesting all to please you keep
So
your
many
mic on mute.
background noise are coming.
Sir, could not able to hear.
Sir, please
Hello.
mute everyone, sir. If you
Sir,
need
please
some
mute,
question
sir.
or
So
answer,
many
you can
background is
unmute us.
coming.
Lots of noises are there, sir.
Okay. Then we say that transformation of Japan, the junk maker country to the top class quality and then world's second largest economy. Then we discussed
History of the
about
quality.
Japan. Okay. Yes, Santosh. Second World War, Japanese economy was at worst. America decided to help Japan. Then Sir Edward Deming and Sir Joseph Juran, where they were invited to Japan and to rebuild its industry by helping the quality standards. And the country in 1960, it was a difficult for Japan to sell a single car abroad. But in 1984, Japan exported more than 6 million cars. So that was the transformation of Japan. Okay. Then we discussed this linkage, why quality, good quality and poor quality. If we are sending the quality products, customer will be happy. He will give more and more repeat business. It will increase our revenue. It will increase our profit. Company will grow. And most of the time when company is growing, jobs are safe. When there is no quality products delivered to the customer will be dissatisfied. He will not give repeat order, hence less business, decrease in revenue, decrease in profits. When profits are decreasing, there is no growth of the organization. And when organization is not growing, jobs are on stake. It is not safe. Clear? Then we discuss that history of 7QC tools. The basic 7QC tools originated after the World War II. Dr. Edward Deming has played a significant role in improving the quality. He was giving seminars and lectures to the Japanese people. Karo Ishikawa was one of the young engineer who attended the lecture of Dr. Deming. He was a professor in engineering college in Tokyo University, and he inspired to contribute in Japan's quality transformation initiative. And Karo Ishikawa introduced the concept of 7QC tools. right? But all the tools are not discovered by Karo Ishikawa. He just made a bunch of 7 tools and he gave the name 7QC tools. And according to him, most of the problems in any organization can be solved by using 7QC tools. And Japanese proved this. Okay. Then why the name 7 given? Because most of the time Japanese people were hearing the story of Benki, a Japanese monk and warrior, and he never lost a battle. And along with his sword, he was using 7 tools while going to a battle. And hence, Karo Ishikawa, there is always a number in his mind, so that number is 7, and hence his name given is 7 Kisutus. Okay. Then we discuss the types of data, qualitative data, quantitative data. Qualitative means nominal and ordinal. Nominal means either man, woman, like that, hair color, black, brown, or your uh, nationality, Asian, American, like that. Ordinal, there are orders, excellent, very good, good, average, poor, very poor. Okay. Or first class, second class, third class, or income group. For example, high income group, medium income group, low income group. This is qualitative data. And quantitative data, discrete and continuous. Discrete means, once again I will repeat, discrete means we are giving a decision. Discrete means when we are counting. For example, we can say that there are 70 apples and 30 oranges in a basket, or there are 80 good jobs and 20 bad jobs. So either we can count or we can give a decision: pass, fail, okay, not okay, good, bad, head, tail. And in continuous means we are using the instruments and we can measure that in on continuous scale. The height of the student, speed of the vehicle, weight of the people, temperature in the cities. So that is called as continuous. We can measure it on a continuous scale, and it can be in a fraction. Discrete data cannot be in a fraction. Okay. Then we discuss that what is population, what is sample. Population refer to all the data points, and sample means a certain number of parts from the population. And population most of the time always give a good prediction, because you are asking to each and every person. You are referring each and every data, each and every part. But it is not practical. It is not feasible. It will be time consuming. Hence, we always refer a sample, and by referring a sample, we predict about the population. For example, quality person, by referring a lot sampling, quality person is taking a decision whether it is okay or not okay. Okay, because he cannot check each and every part if it is a high mass production. Clear? So we discuss that population and sample. Then we discuss mean, median, mode, definition, and practical application. These are very, very important. So I am giving emphasis on this. Mean means just an arithmetic average. The values in data sets are 988455557. Then just arithmetic average of these data points is mean. So I can say that height of the Indian people is 5 foot 2 inches, or the height of the students is like that. So I'm just taking the arithmetic average. That is called as mean. So I gave the example of height of the Indian people or weight of the Indian people, like that. Then median, when we sort the data points in ascending or descending, the center value is median. If the numbers are odd, we need not to worry. Automatically center point is median. But if the data values are even, then the average of center two values is the median. And practical application, that we can say that 2 BHK flat in this area of Pune is this area in Pune is this, in this area it is this, like that. So that is the practical application. And more practical application, but prior to that, it is the most occurring or frequent value in the data set. Here 5 occurs 3 times, and hence 5 is the mode. A practical application is that. So I normally prefer 8 number shoe size because it is the frequent occurring number. So when I consider the sample of 100 people or 300 people, it is the most occurring number, and hence I given a instruction to purchase. While purchasing a shoes, 50% shoes you will bring of 8 number or 7 numbers, like that. So these basics concepts and definitions are clear? Till here it is clear? Please type yes in chat box.
Yes, sir. Clear.
Thank you all. Thank you. Okay. Now we will discuss only one definition and then we will stop here. And the definition, I'm going to ask you one question again. And the question is, what is a problem? So we are faced a lot of problems. So what does it mean? What is problem? Can anyone define me?
Non-compliance to the standard.
Deviation from the standards.
Okay. Okay. Anyone?
Any loss in the profit?
Okay.
Sir, when customer is giving complaint of any product which we have supplied,
Anything
Which that standard of quality, sir.
If
Not
we have
meeting the
any
customer
issues
requirement.
in quality or whatever it is,
When does
if we
not
don't know
meet the
the
customer
solution,
quality.
Okay. Now, do not focus only on industry. For example, in my home also, what is problem?
Not fit for you.
The
gap between the current situation and the desired one.
Anything does not
I
satisfy
will
the
give a
customer.
very simple example.
Sir,
I use
process
a
variation.
lighter.
Hello.
I use a lighter. My wife
problem
use
is that
lighter.
which
1 minute. I will speak.
initially which I have not get any solution, that is creating problem. Initially which I have not given getting a solution of anything, that is a problem. But afterward, if I am analyzing that, then the solution is coming.
1 minute. I am not asking about the analysis. I am just asking you what is problem, and do not discuss the industry examples right now. What is problem in our home? For example, give me an example. I will ask you a very simple question.
Any difficulties we are facing during our regular activities?
Okay. So normally, my wife, 1 minute, 1 minute.
A problem is which is not expected, an event which is not expected or not intended.
Very good. Very
any
good. That is
situation,
correct.
sir, any
Uh-huh.
situation that does not suit to the system.
Any undesirable situation.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so I will ask you one question. My wife normally uses the lighter to ignite our gas stove, right? She uses the lighter to ignite gas stove, and if she's trying to ignite the gas stove with the help of lighter, but there is no ignition, so should I treat it as a problem?
No.
Yes,
Why
we
no?
can, because it's
Sir,
not
no.
desired result.
Why no?
yes, sir.
Because
Suppose I just switch on the fan, and fan is supposed to rotate or run, but if fan is not running, something has happened. Should I treat it as a problem?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
yes,
it's
sir,
a
that is a
problem.
problem.
Yes, sir. That's a problem.
Okay. My wife actually tries to ignite a gas stove with the help of a lighter, and she's expecting that there should be a ignition. But if it is not happening, then should she treat it as a problem? The answer is yes.
Yes, sir, problem.
Yes. So now we will discuss the definition of problem. So somebody said it correctly. There are lots of people, and normally I don't refer the chat box frequently, but that is the one of the good definition. So I will just enter the definition. Problem is the undesired result of a job. Always remember, the problem is undesired result of a job. Sorry, there's a spelling mistake, but our problem is opposite of what is expected or desired. So when my wife is using a lighter to ignite a gas stove, she is expecting that it will ignite, right? If it is not happening, then it is called as problem. So problem is, once again repeat, problem is undesired result of a job. I am again repeating. What is problem? Problem is undesired result of a job. It is opposite of what is expected or desired. That is called as problem, and always remember that problem results into customer dissatisfaction. And we see that if customer is dissatisfied, then what it will impact on business. We already discussed. So once again, I will repeat, what is problem? Problem is undesired result. Undesired result is very, very important. What I am expecting or what is desired, opposite to, if it is happening, then you can treat it as a problem. Correct? Whether it is a home, whether it is industry, everything. If you are expecting something and if your desired state, if it is opposite to the expectation, if it is opposite to your desire, then you can refer it as a problem. Clear definition?
Yes, sir.
So you need to remember one word, undesired result, which will lead to customer dissatisfaction is called as a problem. Undesired, and always remember that it is always opposite to the what is expected or desired. Okay, so when I'm expecting that fan will actually fan should rotate, if it is not rotating, then it is a problem. My electrician will do highway analysis, he will do what has happened, it is after that. But for me it is a problem because I am just putting the switch on, but fan is not rotating. I am expecting that fan should rotate, fan should run, but it is not running. That it is called as problem. Clear or not? I am expecting my laptop camera should run, but it is not running. There is a problem because it is undesired result for me. I was expecting it to run, but it is not running. Clear definition?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Problem results into is customer dissatisfaction because it is unexpected from me. It is undesired for customer. Clear? So we will discuss tomorrow as well. And one more definition I will discuss. We will discuss the more detail about the problem tomorrow. But the another definition of problem is the difference between target versus actual. Problem is the difference between target versus actual. For example, this is my equipment and my target expected output is, for example, 200 pieces per day or 200 pieces per hour is the expected outcome. That is my target and it is proven in the past. I'm not saying that it is yet to prove. It is proven in the past. Before 2 months, I am getting 200 pieces per hour. But now there is a gap. Actual performance, I am not hitting that 200 number. Now, there is a gap between target versus actual. Then you should name it or you should treat it as a problem. Clear? So, already normally I now recap, only 3 minutes are remaining. Already we recapped about that population, etc. Mean, median, mode, high quality, what is quality, transformation of Japan. Now I will once again repeat this slide because already we discussed. But what is problem? Can anyone tell me what is problem?
Undesired result.
Undesired result of a job. It is opposite to what is expected, and it will result into
customer dissatisfaction.
Customer dissatisfaction.
Yes, because customer is dissatisfied, he was not expected this. And another definition you can say that problem is
Difference between target versus
the
actual.
target and the actual performance.
Yes, because I was hitting that target 2 months back, 200 pieces per hour. But what is happened, I don't know. I need to analyze. But currently there is a gap. Why sometimes I'm getting 170, 180, 160, but I'm not getting that target 200. It was achievable in 2 months back. What has happened, I don't know. I need to analyze it. So the problem is the difference between target versus actual. And always remember, when there is a problem, you can find an opportunity to improve. You need to initiate one project. Okay. So we will stop here. It is 8:59. So I will just 1 minute recap. So we
Sir,
discussed
can we
about
say,
what
sir, can we say the problem lies in between target and the actual performance?
Yes,
the problem lies in between the target and the actual performance?
Yes, always. Okay. So now quick 1 minute recap. What is quality is clear? Please say me yes or no.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Why
sir.
quality is clear? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Quality is
Yes,
clear.
sir.
Transformation
Yes,
of Japan clear? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes,
The
sir.
history of Japan, they are struggling with the natural resource. It is clear? Yes or no?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Then history of 7QC tools.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Taro Ishikawa made a bunch. I am not saying that he invented all 7 tools. He made a bunch and he named it as the 7QC tools. And he was saying that you can mostly solve the most of the problems will be solved. Okay. Then we
Correct,
discuss
sir.
the types of data. It is clear. We will discuss it in coming
Qualitative,
Yes.
discrete, yeah,
Yes, sir.
nominal, ordinal.
discrete,
Qualitative,
continuous, ordinal,
quantitative.
nominal. Very good. Very good. Then it
Nominal,
is clear
ordinal,
population and
discrete,
sample.
continuous.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
It is clear mean,
Yes, it
median,
is clear, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
and then what is probability is clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Then
We observed
then
clear.
I think there is no problem now. We can stop.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
sure, sir.
thank
Thank you,
you.
sir.
Thank you. We will
Thank you,
see
sir.
tomorrow at 7:30. I
Thank
hope
you.
you
Thank you, sir.
understood the concepts. I hope you understood the
Sir,
concept.
do
And thank
you
you
are
for your
sharing
active
this
participation.
document with us
Thank you, sir.
Yes, definitely on the last day.
and recordings also, sir?
Yes, yes. Recording it will
Because
be shared
last
by
time
the
Kaizen
MSME
training I
admin.
attended, I haven't received recording.
Thank you all. So
Thank you.
I will just wait for 1 or 2 minutes. So you are requested to leave the meeting. I will just stop sharing. I will also pause the recording.